Hello and welcome to Face Off tonight. My name is Olo Phillips. When the 2010 Electoral Act was amended, did the legislators err or did they just neglect giving a time limit to pre-election matters and all of those matters, post-election matters in the court as they did to election petitions? These cases are even allowed to go as far as Supreme Court, but for all this, is there any room for election cases? And today, we are looking at pre-election cases still in the normal courts while the individuals involved are occupying public office. Today, as the election year approaches, cases begin to pile up in the various courts. The ready example is the case between Alphonsus Ibeke and the wife of the late Senate President Okadigbo, who, even though he's been settled a pre-election matters, cost Senator Ibeke his seat. That's to the pre-election matters. I have two gentlemen in the studio today to discuss all of the election matters as we approach the 2015 and 2014 in the case of the Anambra elections. To my right, I have a gentleman. You rather would want to call yourself a learned gentleman, Mr. Shakiru. Mr. Shakiru is a legal practitioner. Shakiru Omolaja is a legal practitioner. And to my left, I have Olufemi Omoni. And these two gentlemen will be discussing these matters when we come back from this short break.
Fine, yo. She no get part 2. She find pass Oyinbo Queen, no part 2.
Your wife is coming.
Hospital bill.
Da kin yi register the NHIS. Da yanzu ba kya asibiti bill. Ìbá ṣe pé wọ́n náà ti darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò NHIS ni. Ó ní máa pariwo hospital bill.
Aburu ni dere ahụ na akwụkwọ ndị NHIS. Ị gaghị nọrọ ebe a na-eti mkpu hospital bill.
I dey go register for the NHIS.
You go school? What do you know about SES?
Na NHIS. Government don dey arrange better thing. We no go dey suffer for hospital bill again. I dey go register now. Everybody can register. Bus driver, mechanic, trader, anybody.
NHIS, easy access to healthcare for all.
Easy access to healthcare for all.
The Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Dr. Joseph Nkemodumodu, warmly invites the association to a one-day stakeholders forum on concrete blocks with the theme Saving Lives Through Adherence to Standards. The forum provides opportunity for block molders, cement manufacturers, and other stakeholders in concrete and allied products to discuss the maintenance standards and safety in the sector and also chart a better way forward. Date, Thursday, the 22nd of August, 2013. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. Venue, the Blue Roof, Lagos Television Premises, Alao Saikeja, Lagos. Guest of honor, Dr. Samuel Otom, Minister of State for Trade and Investment. For further details, please contact Engineer B. Obayi, Head, SON Inspectorate and Compliance Directorate on 0803 5003 520. We look forward to seeing you at the event. Announcer, SON Management. Son, they say, look well.
Come and see. Waiting, come and they do it. Now wire, for quality wire, cables where they can pay. Brother and sister, I beg, where una they come and one light of your life. Now come and deliver. For quality wire, where they can go. Cables of any kind of project. Come and one light of your life. Oh yeah, light up your life, light up your house, light up your life. Now come and one light of your life. Now come and be the Baba.
For Coleman Wire and Cables, we dey produce better electrical wire and cable for all building projects them and for oil and gas industry. All our cable and wire get local and international certificate and all are made in Nigeria. Hey, no buy baruf cable and wire. Make you ask any wire and cable dealer where they near you for Coleman. Coleman Wire and Cable, the world's power pipeline.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is Face Off. And today we're looking at election issues and the law. Should it be repealed or retained the way it is? I have two gentlemen who are raring to go. I opened up with Mr. Femi, and I would ask Mr. Moni to tell us what your first opening remarks are on this issue of whether we should retain the law in terms of election petitions as the way they are or not?
Candidly speaking, I'm of the opinion that the current Electoral Act and its provisions should be maintained, because the law as it is today is a product of movement that took us some years, and at the moment I believe they are serving some good purpose, and for us to move forward in our democratic endeavor, we need to maintain them and perhaps add some more.
Mr. Shakiru?
He will appear to have taken it from my mouth, because I disagree absolutely that we should retain the law as it is. The average legal practitioner suffers one thing. He knows one thing, that right now our courts are congested. The average legal practitioner is frustrated that if files matters in court, courts take forever to determine our cases. Now our courts are already frustrated. When election petitions come, our courts are paralyzed. The same judges who are sitting over the courts that are already congested, overworked and intimidated, who are already crumbling, who are already crippled, they still have to go and serve on election petition tribunals. Okay, I am saying
yes,
we should have special tribunals to determine election petitions. That will move Nigeria forward.
Well, as of today, election tribunals, they are special court. So if Mr. Amalaja is saying we should have a specialized court, we already have a specialized court.
And by the way, Mr. Amalaja, when you talk about specialized courts, the tribunal, like he said, is a specialized court. So what will be new? We're going to have lawyers come to court, have the same antics, have the same delays, and have all that. And those who are elected go ahead to occupy a public office, and they're sitting there, and issues about their pre-election matters are not even sorted out years after.
Pre-election matters, I will try, I also take that. Yes. What we are saying is that, like, they are saying that even the pre-election matters should go to the regular courts. And like you have given us in your introduction, some will take forever, to the extent that the fraudulent court now, winner, is in office until the very tail end of the office that he has stolen. We are saying no to that. My legal friend has said here that we already have specialized tribunals. No, we are having ad hoc tribunals manned by regular judges. I am saying that we should have permanent judges for the courts. We should have a tribunal that is there from day one till the end of the year, not emergency arrangement. Remember, the reason why they are not specialized is this. You are taking the regular judges. You are crippling the courts. You are making it impossible for courts to progress. I said litigants and lawyers are already frustrated. Go to the Court of Appeal, Lagos. Cases, look, petitions that are filed, appeals that are filed over a year ago, 2 years ago, are yet to be given a date. The same justices of the Court of Appeal are the ones who will still hijack to go and sit on election petition tribunals.
Mr. Bola just seemed to have a lot of pains that I don't know. I mean, his pains about the whole process. You seem relaxed about this whole thing, and you want it to remain the way it is.
Yes. Well, the truth is this: when you look at the so-called tribunals, yes, we have the judges taken from the regular court, but how many are taken from the regular court? In Lagos, as today, I think we have about 56 judges. Okay. Those who are involved in election petition, they are not up to 10. So it's not affecting.
Are they not overwhelmed already?
Thank you.
Yes, they may be overwhelmed. So to say,
they may or they are overwhelmed.
Wait, let me come. They may.
They are overwhelmed.
Wait, they are not that overwhelmed. They are not that overwhelmed because of the fact that we now have case management, whereby you resolve your cases effectively. And when you look at the past, he is trying to say that the tribunals, they don't deliver cases on time. I think that is major argument.
I am even here to say that because I'm going to my sharp points.